Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and it's a little bit later in the day. So if you're tuning in live and you're like, hey, where's the morning mindset? I did my morning mindset. I was chatting with the girls. We're in Oklahoma. We got our teens off to our older girls are at a youth conference. And so we were kind of in the hustle and bustle this morning. And so they are off and enjoying their conference. And I want to hop on here for a little bit of a different morning. I think mindset is important. I talk about it all the time in the mornings, right? I love this phrase. If you've never heard me say it, as I think, so I feel, as I feel, so I do, as I do, so I have. So as you're popping in, I would love to know, what are you thankful for? And did you read anything this morning? That's it. Yes or no? So what are you thankful for? Share something below. I'm thankful for our incredible friends in Oklahoma. I'm thankful for the opportunity that our girls get to go to the Life Church Youth Leaders Conference. They're having an incredible time, and it's so fun to watch their excitement. I'm thankful for warm weather. I'm thankful for a healthy body. I'm truly thankful. And when you're thankful, it's hard to be negative. It's hard to be crabby. It just sets a different tone in your mind, right? So if you are tuning in, and I see you tuning in, I see your names popping on. And if you can, tell me what you're thankful for. And then, did you read something this morning? Did you listen to an Audible book? Did you do something that helped got your mindset other than gratitude? If you have a book or the biggest takeaway that you read this morning, I would love to know what that is. So share below. I love that. Y'all are amazing. All right. So the question that I get often, so I think mindset's important. I'm going to deviate a little bit this morning and talk about intermittent fasting because I know there's a lot of people that they hear the conversation around intermittent fasting and they still are like, how often should I do it? What does it look like? So your mindset is important. I believe that's number one in getting your day started, along with mindset, along with having an attitude of gratitude, along with prepping your lunch for work and things. There's this period in the morning that is, if you choose to, an intermittent fasting period. And just so you know, I have people that will say, hey, can I intermittent fast and not have dinner? Can I eat breakfast, lunch, and not have dinner? Yes. Here's the concept, the very overview of what intermittent fasting is. You stop eating after dinner. So last night after dinner, your dinner, and most of the time I would say try to eat before 8 o'clock. And then you go to the next day, 16 hours, right? And depending on what time you stop eating dinner, your 16 hours will come sooner than somebody who eats later. But the intermittent fasting concept is truly 100%. I truly believe that the reason people are either not losing weight, or they're gaining weight, or they're hitting a plateau, or they're just not seeing the results that they want is because they're eating all day long, from the time they wake up until the time they go to bed, and all of the snacks in between. What intermittent fasting is truly meant for you to do is to let your body rest. Think of it as like a sleeping period for your body, for it to digest the food from the day before, right? Intermittent fasting will help you not let food control you, not let emotions or the clock even control you, but you go, all right, I'm gonna drink my ketones in the morning. Ketones don't break your fast. Electrolytes don't break your fast. Some of you have black coffee, doesn't break your fast, or tea. We have a keto protein. It doesn't break your fast, but it helps you with those hours to where you might have to get used to not waking up in the morning and eating right away. How many of you intermittent fast? If you do, I'd love for you to go, I intermittent fast. You could do IF. IIF, intermittent fast. I just get the question all the time, and people will say, well, I always eat breakfast. There's no way I couldn't eat breakfast. And so here's what I want to give you a concept, or just to as you're learning and implementing on how to not eat from the time you wake up until the time you go to bed. No, it doesn't. Cassie, this does not break that. It actually will help your body make its own ketones. So if you normally eat late in the evenings, if you're a snacker, and then you get up and eat in the morning, I always say, let's take it one step at a time. So if one of the first things I would say is don't snack after dinner. If that's one of the very first things that you learn how to do, we're not going to snack after dinner. That will help you a ton. And you're more likely to wake up in the morning not hungry. If you find yourself snacking all night and then you go to bed, you're probably going to wake up even more hungry. When I find myself doing that, if I eat too late in the night, I will wake up even hungrier. And so it must be the way your body processes food. I'm not a doctor. But the first thing I would say is, all right, after dinner, the kitchen is closed. That's your first goal. The second goal is, if you normally get up and you eat right away in the morning, try to push it an hour or two. So if you eat at 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock or whatever time before you get out the door, try to push it to 8 or 8:30. You're probably not going to dive into like, oh, I'm not eating until lunch. But if you can stretch that window and use different tools to help you, you're going to realize that your body will love it. Your body is going to, well, depending on how you eat in general, you're just going to feel amazing. Actually, here's what I want you to do. When we're done, I want you to go to Google and type in intermittent fasting benefits or the benefits of intermittent fasting. And you will see some incredible benefits of even like fat loss and brain function, like the simple things that I can talk about, but some medical things that I'm not a doctor, so I can't. But you can go to Google and go, the benefits of intermittent fasting. So if you are here or you are on here and you're like, Steph, I just need to lose some weight. Hey, I want to feel better. How can this is just one of the ways that I help people realize the power of how often you eat, how often you snack. If you use food as a reward or a tool for boredom or emotional comfort blanket, your food, your donuts, intermittent fasting, the awareness of how often you're eating, and honestly, not just mindlessly snacking, will help you go further, faster in your weight loss goals, in your fat loss goals. I promise you, hands down. And the longer you do it, and the more you stick with it, and as you gradually increase those hours, you're going to feel incredible. And so here's what I do. Monday through Friday, I intermittent fast. So I stop eating after dinner. I go to the next day lunch. I drink my ketones in the morning. I drink water in the morning. Sometimes I might have a keto protein. We have one that does not break your fast. And I can give you the resources. Some of you are like, you're only supposed to have water. Not true. And I'll give you some resources if you want to see it. And, what was I saying? I got distracted. There was a bird that just landed over here. Anyways, it's super, super powerful. And I really, Monday through Friday. So I intermittent fast Monday through Friday. And the reason I say that is because my goal is, hey, hit the gym, do my consistent DMOs for the day, my daily method of operation for me to feel the best version of me, for me to be the best version, the best mom or wife or leader. There's personal things I have to do in my life to feel great. It's getting up in the morning. It's working on my mindset. I love to go to the gym. I feel better when I eat better. I feel better when I intermittent fast. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, if we have a birthday party or if grandma calls us and wants to go out for breakfast or somebody comes over and we make an egg bake, I will eat breakfast. I really focus on Monday through Friday. I don't throw everything out the window on the weekends, but I go, yeah, I'm going to go have breakfast with grandma, or I'm going to go out with my dad. Like, I want this to be a lifestyle so it's not so rigid that I quit or get frustrated because everybody else is eating breakfast and I can't. No, I choose not to. But in general, I drink my ketones every day no matter what. I drink my electrolytes and my water. It is a non-negotiable intermittent fast Monday through Friday. The weekends just depends on what our weekends look like. And I want you to know that, honestly, Google intermittent fasting and hands down, it's going to help you immensely. So I know this wasn't a mindset talk in the mornings, but I promise you, think about it like this for your mindset. As I think, so I feel. As I feel, so I do. As I do, so I have. If I think I can't intermittent fast, as I think, so I feel like I can't do it. I'm starving, and then I eat, and then I don't have the benefits of intermittent fasting. If I start believing, yeah, I can stop eating after dinner. I don't have to have the popcorn every time I watch a movie, or I don't need to snack on different snacks at 9 o'clock at night. I've said this many times. If you've never heard me say it, here you go. Most people that snack at night, especially after 9 p.m., eat 15% more calories, just more food than they need that entire day. They don't need it. And you wonder why. We just deal with weight issues, right? So stop. My DMOs are to do those things, and I would encourage you to make it baby steps. My encouragement to you is do some research, try it out. If you think that you can't, you're right. If you think that you can and you can gradually work on the steps, you will, right? Intermittent fasting can be like a marathon or like a race. You don't have to go, oh my goodness, I eat at night and then right away, and then all of a sudden try to dive in and not do any of that and try to make it till lunch. You might not feel very good. So 1/2 hour at a time, 1 hour at a time, one less snack at a time. It would be so interesting for you to actually track how your brain feels, your body feels, how you function, how you think, just all of that. I oftentimes will go to CrossFit without even eating. I drink ketones. I sometimes drink a protein, and then I will go to CrossFit and I'll eat around 1:30 or 2. I've had to get used to it, but I feel the best when I do it that way. So I want to say thank you for tuning in. Hey, my phone is so dark because of the heat that I know some of you, if you're asking questions, ask any questions below and I will send you a private message and answer those. So if you've got specific, or you can send me a message directly. I just can't read them as you're asking questions. So reach out with any questions that you have. Know that I'm always here to help you. You can go to KetoMomSecrets.com for book club, how to get started, a foods list. I send out trial packs. My mother-in-law just packed up a whole bunch of trial packs yesterday. So those are in the mail. We have a new flavor. It's not new, but if any of you have been here for a while and you have tried our Tangerine Dragon, this just became available like less than an hour ago. So it is called our Black Label. It's got 30% more caffeine, 30% more ketones. If you're a current customer, go log into your account and grab it because it's an incredible flavor, probably one of people's favorites. Tangerine Dragon, extra ketones. It's a delicious flavor. But anyways, if you've never, I will have some trial packs of this, but it won't be till a little bit later till I get them in the mail. But go drink your ketones. Mine are a little bit later today. I've just been drinking some water. Know that I'm here to help. Your presence matters. Your health goals matter. You matter. And not in a selfish way of you feeling like, well, I can't take care of myself because I'm taking care of everybody else. I need you to understand that if you don't take care of yourself, eventually you won't be able to take care of everybody else. Pour into yourself, not in a selfish way, but in a, I need to take care of me so I can overflow into other people. And that might mean working on your mindset. That might mean going for a walk. That might mean giving yourself some, whatever it is that you need to get your mindset right so that you can pour into everybody around you. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you very soon. Hey, if you want to know more about ketones and you've never tried them, post trial in the comments and we'll chat. Current customers, this is an incredible product, incredible flavor. You should go grab it and we'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye, everybody.